Welcome back to Goodbye Universe. Goodbye My Universe or something like that. Goodnight Universe. Yeah, there we go. All right, we're back at it again. Let's continue.
Isaac, where'd you go? Wait, what's that say? What it looks like. What it is? So, I guess you're not my brother after all? You're just some evil shape-shifting alien?
Evil? Okay. Not evil, but
Okay.
yes.
I was prepared for this possibility. So, where's my actual brother? Can you tell me that? What did you do with him?
There's no way that's an option.
Well, I mean, if you don't know, then who the hell does? If only you hadn't let her take that journal, I might have finished my program to translate it. You know what I think? I think you're just as confused as I am.
That's what I've been trying to say.
You can point to a sign that says evil alien all you want, but you haven't been acting like one. Don't you still care about our family?
I'm a complicated baby. Alien. Whatever I am.
Okay. Good, because if we're actually doing this thing, I'm going to need your help.
My help? My help with what? She had used the business card Wendy had left to somehow get into her email. From there, she hacked into the Mommy Command Center, an interface which controlled all operations associated with my crib.
All right.
My sister was now in control. And this was the girl who didn't want to go to MIT next year.
I don't even think MIT is ready for her.
Hey, Mr. Body Snatcher, I need you to stand up now. I only control the crib, remember? Getting past security, that's your job.
Not good with security, but I'll try. I mean, I think they'll just let me out through the door, but yeah, sure.
My God. How long have they been watching? Oh, I gotta snap a photo. Mom and Dad would never believe this.
Well. Whoa.
Okay. It's go time, alright? I need you to turn off that laser.
I was nothing to this person. I had no reason to help her. And yet, I couldn't stop myself.
Hell yes. See, I knew you weren't totally evil.
Hey. I really want to try an evil route, to be honest. Kind of interested in doing that. Kind of glitching like crazy here.
Okay, now we have to be as quiet as possible. The security drones ahead are outfitted with sound
Up. Oh, whoops. Zip. Why would they have that drawn and copy and pasted on every bulletin board? That is just so crazy.
Great. Looks like the personnel elevators are depowered at night. See if you can get yourself inside.
All right. Oh, right.
You can somehow give it a surge. I can get us to the right floor, okay?
Yeah, just don't kill me while you're at it. Thank you.
Okay, elevator's back online. I'll select the floor on my end. Okay, now we have to find where he's keeping the journal. Any ideas?
Where would a science nerd keep a journal?
There it is! See, I knew it was important. He's been trying to translate it himself. Okay, can you get it closer to my camera? I need to photograph the pages. Time to beat the asshole at his own game.
So now it was a race.
We do make a pretty good team, don't we, little freak?
You're the freak. What type of
Who
person
would
your age
translate
know
the
how to
journal
hack a whole
faster?
company?
My money was on Cleo. That girl never failed to astound me.
Crap, the elevator depowered again. Go ahead and get it started.
What? Oh.
Maybe it needs more power? Okay, try giving it some more. I think that was too much. Isaac, are you okay? Make some kind of noise if you're okay, buddy. Isaac? Oh God, I can hear you. Oh, thank God, I can hear you. Okay, that's enough noise now. You can stop making noise. Isaac, stop crying.
But I just couldn't stop. Of course. Gilbert the goat. Why did you calm me so?
All right, finally. Okay, let's get going. Okay, I think I figured this out. The facility's cargo elevators are still operational. I'm taking you to something called the car test room. Hopefully we can catch you right up. Just please, Isaac, no more crying, okay? We can't let the security drones hear you.
I knew I had to stay quiet. But there was some deep part of me that just wanted to sob.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Nope. You don't. Nope. You don't. It made me panic. Holy crap. Holy crap. Mother trucker.
She had a point. I was supposed to be a being of divine rage or whatever, not a whiny little brat. And yet, I was still asleep at the wheel, but nap time was about to be over. Time to turn on the light.
Nice. And remember, you have to stay quiet.
Oh no.
Once again, I couldn't help myself.
Isaac, stop laughing. You hate it. Why? You don't find it funny? Just shut the
Hey, I'm booting them from the system, and I'm sending you to my office now. We're gonna catch this scumbag, you hear me?
On my way back to Elliot's office, my thoughts raced. What my sister had asked in the elevator, if I was really this evil, shape-shifting alien, why did I act like such a little baby? What had made me laugh when I knew I shouldn't? That stupid goat. And what had made me stop crying when I knew I had to stop crying? That stupid goddamn goat. Why did I love him and hate him at the same time? I didn't know. All I knew was that once again, I had screwed everything up. Used my powers when I shouldn't, put my family in danger. So once again, I decided to do nothing. To simply let go. and once again, I became the baby. But this time, I finally understood the baby wasn't me. I always hated Gilbert, but you, Isaac, you loved him, didn't you? I hadn't shapeshifted into a baby. I had possessed one.
Ah, that makes sense. That'd be such a crazy story to tell your brother.
This
He was
perfect,
possessed by an alien.
innocent creature. This was you.
Farmer Jane spent the entire morning picking vegetables in the garden to get ready for the barnyard bash. She picked 10 tasty
You were just a baby, soothed by your mother's voice. I couldn't help but wonder, what was she doing right now?
squash, 6 snappy snow peas, 5 fine fennel, 4 fresh figs, 3 crisp carrots.
You! Stupid, goddamn robot!
I think you've done it.
Yeah, Dad, just relax. Okay, so have we really destroyed every single piece of IoTech?
In this house, yes. Next step, we destroy and dispose of the entire soulless company.
Breathe, honey.
They kidnapped our son. And Cleo has the photo evidence to nail their asses. I don't know why we are not on the phone with that detective right now.
Because I've told you 3 times now. IO Industries have had contracts with the police force since 1995.
And we take this online, baby. Bury them in a Twitter storm. It'll be a national news story by morning.
Will you just listen to her for once? Look, I am not one to talk, but she was right about this. And if we had just listened to her in the first place, Isaac might be safe.
Wow. Not sure what to say.
Just tell us, what do we do now?
If I'm tracking this right, Elliot is just as confused about what's going on with Isaac as we are. So if we can figure it out before he does, we'll have some leverage. I think the answer is in that journal. There's a reason IoTech stole it. Somehow Grandpa is connected to all this.
Oh, of course he is.
I managed to get a digital copy, so I just need to finish my program to decode the handwriting. I don't think we do anything until I've done that.
Okay, so how do we help?
You know Hyperbolt?
The energy drink that caused all those lawsuits by killing frat boys?
Exactly. Just go to 7-Eleven and buy as much Hyperbol as you can carry. Arctic Bliss if they have it. I'm gonna get to work.
Well, I'm getting rescued. What's good?
Oh, thank God you're okay.
Oh, God. This guy. He wasn't gonna love this.
I knew they'd try to pull something like this. I mean, that's family for you, right? No interest in the weirdo until they realize the weirdo is worth something.
Here goes nothing.
The baby is still where? What, you finally realized what you did with him? But by all means, tell me. I've been waiting to understand this. Oh, I see. Oh, right, that's a bit awkward. Wendy? Okay, so I just got confirmation that you were right, and we are not dealing with a shapeshifter alien, but
At
we are
first, he appeared to be handling it
alien, and I realize I'm
surprisingly
kind of
well.
with you on that.
So, just to get this straight, you telling me we kidnapped an actual baby?
Yeah, it's looking that way, but that's fine. I'll double down on my efforts to translate that journal.
You know, the girl was actually pretty close to doing that herself.
Yeah, so what? Look, I'll be the one to figure out where your actual body is, and I'll find a way to get you back in it, and that'll restore your memories, and we'll finally figure out what you came here to do. Everything is gonna be fine.
But I still had the most important question to ask.
The baby? Oh, well, sure, yeah, I guess we'll have to return him to his family. It puts us in a tough spot, though. already paid off the police department and riot control tax. We'll figure out a way. Obviously, we can't actually return the baby. I mean, the legal liability is through the roof.
I know, but don't think that. He may be listening in on your thoughts.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay. We'll return the baby. But really, we can't because of the legal liability. But it's not like we kill a baby.
Stop!
Well, then what do I think about?
I don't know. Hum a song? Okay,
This motherfucker.
We are killing that baby.
No, stop it! Don't
What
say that!
the? Dude, even a guy in a suit won't go that far. Well, probably, but
How
sheesh.
did I ever trust this dude?
Alright, so we force choking him to death?
Ow! What the hell, man?
What's happening, Owen?
He just zapped my earpiece.
He what?
Ow! He did it again. Just relax, buddy.
What do you want me to
We're
do?
not gonna. What do you think? Give him the gas.
If he's a baby, I'd really prefer not to hurt him.
And I'd prefer for him not to hurt me. Now, Wendy. You aren't in your right mind. You don't belong to that family. And as soon as we get your memories back, you'll realize that. Trust me. You don't care about this baby.
Man, I wanted him to be right. That would have made things a lot simpler. But the sad part was, I did care about you, Isaac.
Wow, this kind of seems like a movie, to be honest.
More than anything in this world.
Oh, we still can't
They
walk.
had increased their security measures. The IO beast.
Holy crap.
My powers had gotten stronger, but not that much stronger. Elliot had won. There was absolutely nothing I could do.
Holy
So
crap.
that's what I did. Absolutely nothing.
It might as well be flagged for war. Sure they ain't gonna develop mechs next? What the hell? No wonder the guy got bored by being too smart. Sheesh. What am I doing here? I want me to do nothing?
And found all you really wanted was to go back to sleep. Life went on this way. I forced myself to just let you be the perfect, simple being you were. And after a while, my consciousness drifted away from yours. Though we shared a body, I could move my mind independently. We were two beings, overlapping yet distinct. So, if you were the perfect, normal baby, what did that make me? Ah, there's the one. An infection, like your necrotizing enterocolitis, something you picked up by mistake. But left untreated, was slowly killing you. If I knew how to cure you of me, believe me, I would have. So, I stopped making decisions. It wasn't my job to care for you. But it seemed someone else in the facility felt it was theirs.
Farmer
Jane spent the entire morning picking
Your father. I had taken his child from him, and there was nothing I could do to help.
10 tasty tomatoes, 9 nutritious.
Still, I couldn't fight my curiosity.
Wait. Run that again.
Okay, just watch.
Holy crap. Explain why it's working so much better than it was 3 hours ago.
So it turns out I play TF2 with a PhD in data science at MIT.
Where you no longer want to go?
Yeah, exactly. And he shared some very experimental code which he designed for facial recognition, but I was able to modify.
Wow, it's almost like you're insanely gifted at this.
Dad,
What?
can I show you some more of the photos of the IO offices I took?
Sure.
Okay, look. What's that say?
The Department of Tax Avoidance.
There we go.
God, it's like they were listening when I said that. Consumer surveillance stations.
Mm-hmm.
They need to work on their internal naming process.
Yeah, so?
Yeah, so fair point.
Fair point.
They are soulless bastards, and their evil knows no bounds.
Thank you very much.
But if we are settling scores, I seem to remember you saying something like, you can't do anything of real value with computer programming.
Uh-huh.
So what is it that you are doing right now?
Yeah, so?
Yeah, so?
Fair point.
Fair point.
More time passed, and I just continued to let you be. To do the lovely things that little babies do. Still, I couldn't help myself thinking, what if my sister could beat Elliot to the punch, translate the journal before he did? I told myself that I didn't care. But of course, I couldn't help it.
Guys, wake up. Dad. Dad!
What? You get it?
Like, it's working, right?
It's not just working. It's working flawlessly. Reb, wake up.
I'm awake.
Your daughter's
I'm
a
awake.
genius. Look.
Where?
On the screen.
September 23rd, 2009. Tonight I found myself parked on a cul-de-sac. Is this?
Yes. Keep going.
Okay. Staring at a house I couldn't recognize for a reason I couldn't remember. I did what I always do, trying to get my damn brain to work. I'm sorry. I don't think I can do this.
What are you talking about? This is what we've been working towards. This is how we save Isaac.
You are a miracle, Cleo, truly. I'm going to smoke a cigarette.
Mom doesn't smoke cigarettes.
Not too much anymore. Just read it. We are so proud of you.
September 23rd, 2009. Tonight, I found myself parked on a cul-de-sac.
With each word she
Staring at a
read,
house I couldn't
I felt
recognize for a
myself
reason I couldn't
drawn
remember.
deeper
I did what I
and
always do,
deeper,
try and get my damn brain
as though I'd already heard them,
played guitar.
as though they were always a part of me.
September 23rd, 2009. Tonight, I was parked on a cul-de-sac in Tahunga, California, in a van I've lived out of for 8 years. Staring at a house I couldn't recognize, for a reason I couldn't remember. I did what I always do, trying to get my damn brain to work. Played guitar, open chords, stupid chords, first ones they teach, but in them, I hear everything. I hear my failures. 1962, I got her pregnant. Can't raise a daughter on 5 cents a word. I got a job. Wrote manuals for appliances. Told myself at least I'm typing, keeping my fingers in the habit. But after long days, I didn't reach for the typewriter. I reached for the... damn false note. Then I realized they were all false notes. Can't play for shit. Not anymore. Better to do nothing. Sit in the shit. Why play with failing hands? I could just close my eyes. Play in my head. When you commit yourself to doing nothing, wonderful things emerge.
Can we do breakfast for dinner again?
Like you, Isaac.
I will start a petition to get them permanently swapped, if that's what my lady wants.
I just can't stop thinking about bacon.
I was the worst father since my own one. But still, I helped to create you and your sister.
Wait, Dad, there's that van again.
What van?
I've seen that van parked there the last 3 nights. There's a guy in it. See? Right there. Hey, you!
Cleo, don't!
We see you, you know.
Sure, I wanted to wave back at her,
Will you stop?
but I couldn't let her see me. No, I didn't deserve to know her. Not like this. Still, I'd like to leave you something, Isaac. One last dopey sci-fi tale for you to read when you're older. To make sure you don't make the same mistakes I did. See, back in 1977, when Rebecca was 7 years old, I didn't want to admit it, but inside, I was railing against what my life had become. If you looked at me, you'd never know it. Every morning I got up and drove into work. Every evening I came home and put my daughter to bed. But I felt like a failure. Like the person I truly was inside was dying a slow, painful death. So one night when they were sleeping, I got in the car, went to the nearest theater, and saw a film. Film about a man who abandoned his family to make contact with a UFO, and it inspired me to do the same. September 25th, 2009. I grew up in the Depression. Young people don't understand. We had nothing, not 5 cents for matinees. So I'd sneak in back of the theater, up through the orchestra pit. Saw a movie about a man who used his mind to make contact with an alien queen, built himself a rocket ship, went to visit her. I made that my life's goal, to make contact with the unknown. All through the 80s, I tried to do it. I joined a cult in the desert who said they could teach me to astral project, to send my consciousness out into space. But all I got was a sunburn and an empty bank account. "30 years later, I find myself at a desk I don't remember, in a house I don't recognize, but the objects before me, I know them too well. They embarrass me. My journal, they say my handwriting is illegible, but I can still read it. My dementia clock, every time I look at it, I'm surprised by what it reads. My lockbox. Inside is the meager sum of my entire literary output. The only thing I could offer my daughter in return for taking me in. I can't even get the thing open, these damn hands. My books. Looking at them, I feel a cocktail of pride and shame. My medications. My daughter, who I haven't seen for 15 years, is now insisting I take them. Unclear why, but she wants me alive. Then I saw it, corner of my eye. My guitar. The fact is, I'm losing myself. Neither my body nor my mind entirely belong to me anymore. My feet move in pathetic little shuffles, each step a battle. Better not to play, I remembered. Instead, I just closed my eyes, played in my head. And as I did, I traveled through galaxies, heard the crackle of lightning across gas planet surfaces, ringing pulses of neutron stars, and far off roars of supernovas. And then I heard other music, far away at first, but coming closer. Another mind, making music with mine. It was like we were jamming.
Where were you just then, Dad? I've been trying to wake you for 10 minutes.
Hi, Grandpa.
I wanted to thank my daughter for everything she did for me.
Can you put your guitar down? I need to give you your blood thinners.
Maybe just leave him for a sec. I bet he's dreaming up some sci-fi story, and we shouldn't break his
I could understand them perfectly.
Yes, I'm sure he was.
I'm halfway through Chronicles.
But I found
Grandpa.
I couldn't speak.
It's actually all a simulation.
Hey, don't give it away.
Dad, I'm gonna take the guitar now.
Maybe let's just leave, okay? He looks really peaceful.
I have my own work to finish. Dad?
Just as I lost my ability to communicate with other humans, I seemed to gain the ability to communicate with him. He told me on his planet he was a warlord. They had received a broadcast from our planet, some rich asshole, inviting them to visit. From that broadcast, they had decided that Earthlings were too egocentric, too greedy to be proper stewards of their own planet, so they would come down and conquer. But his conscience got the better of him. He wanted to know for himself before launching the attack. I told him I couldn't argue with his people's assessment of us, that a couple of months ago I would have agreed. But now I have met this family. Family, he asked? Didn't even know what that was, if you can believe it. On his planet, everyone was family with everyone else because their minds were not bound to their bodies. In a blink, they could spark electricity. With a swipe of their hands, they could move things in space. And if they closed their eyes and focused, they could hear each other's thoughts. This way, it was impossible to hide. I suddenly began to laugh, harder than I'd laughed since I was a kid sneaking into movies. I thought I had to run far away to meet my alien, but all it took was coming home. December 21st, 2009. I am writing this journal entry to keep myself awake at 6 a.m., and I'm waiting for my family to come down. I need their help with the most important task of my life. Tonight, I finally met my alien friend. We had agreed on a location. The abandoned parking lot where I used to sleep before my daughter took me in. I flashed my brights 3 times, as we had established. And then he flashed his back at me. He came down to meet me. I had one night to show him why his warlike people should leave us humans alone. I told him I wanted to introduce him to my family, especially to my granddaughter, her purity and her talent. She was the perfect argument for why this messed up species is still worth something. He told me he couldn't trust any human except for me. It was of the utmost importance that his existence on our planet never be discovered. I'd have to prove my point some other way, so I took him for a drive. To a drive-in movie, a place where us humans gather to collectively dream. I had him close his eyes, listen to the audience's thoughts as they got wrapped up in the story on the screen. That's when us humans are at our most beautiful anyway. In our dreams, we are unable to hide. As the sun began to rise, he told me it was time to take him back. But when we arrived at the parking lot, there were men dressed in black, loading something huge into a truck. His ship was being taken. We had to stop the bastards, whoever they were. I floored the gas fast as I could. I came to on the side of the I-5, car filled with smoke. When I looked behind me, he was gone. I followed him into the desert. But my legs were failing me. Then I saw him disappearing into a cave. Inside, I found him on a rock. He told me that without his ship, he would eventually die. I asked, for his forgiveness. He told me that wasn't yet necessary. He told me he could shut his body down like a frog in winter, transfer his mind into mine, two beings in one, overlapping yet distinct. He told me that in the process he might forget who he is, lose himself in the transfer. But that wouldn't matter because I would remember, and together we could go get help. I'm terrified, though. What if I forget? I forget so much these days. December 22nd, 2009. Today, I woke up on the sofa. My brain all muddled, more than usual. I knew something bad happened last night, but I couldn't remember what the hell it was. Outside the window, I could see my van, a smoking hunk. I've had my share of hangovers, but nothing like this. I'd written a journal entry. But it was completely unintelligible to me. I guess soon this one will be the same. How futile. The doctor told us I'd likely suffered a traumatic brain injury, possible internal bleeding, need to get the CT back. She asked if I felt any different than usual. I told her I did. See, there is this voice in my head, and it's saying the same damn thing, over and over, like a Buddhist mantra. You have to get me home. 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 I don't know how to help this voice, but it certainly knows how to help me. I can leave everything to them. But I need to put the voice somewhere. Somewhere for safekeeping. I know just where to put it. The voice is watching me now as I write these sentences. I'll ask it for one last thing. To please take care of my grandson while you share his body. You two need to watch over each other now. I have to go now, but don't worry. They will find you, and they will take care of you. You're gonna love them, and then, when you're ready, they will get you home.
As I opened my eyes, my mind was flooded with thoughts. Your grandpa and I were the same. Aliens trapped in human bodies. In my heart, I knew every word I had just heard was true. But still, I had so many questions. Things I desperately wanted to know more about. I truly knew nothing, except for one thing. We weren't with each other by mistake. Your grandpa, he had put us together. So maybe I wasn't an infection. A new word had entered my mind. I was your caretaker, Isaac. I decided right then I was going to get you out of there. But I couldn't do it alone. I'd need the help of your family.
And we'll do this next time. Hopefully next time be a conclusion. See you guys next time. Peace.